Top 10 practices to improve your intelligence. How to suddenly become smarter. Well, I sincerely hope that after reading my list of 10 clever behaviors, you will understand that nothing can make you smarter instantly. The Matrix enthusiasts, anyone? Increasing your IQ does not involve installing a software in your brain and pressing the apply button. Being smarter is a process that needs both everyday input and brain growth activity. Being wiser is like building a muscle, it requires regular use. Men are more likely than women to describe themselves as intellectual, and 65% of Americans think they are smarter than the typical person. From a different perspective, acquiring the appropriate habits and maintaining them will inevitably result in growing smarter. If you have the patience to practice them every day, the top 10 habits that will make you smarter will be discussed today. The wonderful thing about these intelligence-enhancing behaviors is that you can all adopt them provided you are committed and motivated to do so. Ready to learn more? 10 habits to improve your intelligence. 1. Using your online time more wisely. Every time a smart person uses the computer, they manage their time a little more effectively. One of the most crucial aspects of self-development is time management. It doesn't matter if you're working to improve your career or if you're attempting to lead a healthier lifestyle. A key first step is learning to manage your time. It creates the foundation for your path to success. However, time management has taken on a whole new meaning in recent years. Many of us are finding it harder to manage our time properly since social media's emergence. Social media distraction and addiction are becoming more and more common in our culture. And while controlling your social media time has a significant influence on your overall performance, being more savvy about your online presence doesn't necessarily entail cutting off all links to social media. Avoiding looking at your phone shortly before going to sleep and right after waking up is a wonderful place to start. Setting up this type of barrier aids in maintaining the balance between constructive and disruptive online behaviors. Using your internet time correctly will undoubtedly increase your intelligence, therefore developing this habit is the key to realizing your full potential. 2. Taking in fresh information. Contrary to popular belief, the internet isn't only a dangerous environment that we should stay away from at all costs if we want to develop our minds. Some academics contend that Google, Wikipedia, and other internet resources have had a positive influence rather than a disruptive one, despite the fact that many specialists continue to do so. A huge informational resource, the internet has the potential to improve our well-being if utilized wisely. We can become specialists at some things thanks to digitization. For instance, taking online classes, viewing documentaries, participating in webinars, and listening to podcasts are all excellent methods to sharpen your mind. What do you currently think? Being smarter doesn't seem that terrifying, does it? More behaviors that improve your intelligence will follow. 3. Acquiring a second language. You have the ability to remain fascinated if you've ever pondered, how can I become more intelligent every day? And that's advantageous. The first step to learning is looking for methods to improve oneself. And learning a new language is an excellent method to accomplish this. Learning a new language has a wealth of advantages. Practically speaking, having more conversations with individuals makes it simpler for us to interact with the outside world. But it goes beyond only communication benefits. It also enhances memory and reasoning capabilities. You may expand your mental horizons and improve your capacity to focus by using your language-based brain regions. Learning a new language is a fantastic habit to develop intellect. 4. Creating reading routines. We all agree that reading is significant and that, if we don't already, we should establish good reading habits. The list of practices that improve your intelligence thus includes it separately. But why precisely is reading so crucial? What's the reason for all this commotion? To begin with, reading has been shown to be good for maintaining creative thinking, keeping our minds alert, and providing us with new ideas. Reading also helps with concentration. It will establish and sustain a favorable environment for your brain to develop. Never misunderstand me. I'm not arguing that reading self-improvement books and articles that stimulate the brain constantly would make you smarter. You can alternate between reading fiction and nonfiction and still get something. 5. Maintaining an active lifestyle. Undoubtedly, you've heard the adage, a sound mind in a healthy body. I suppose it works both ways. You cannot expect your brain to function at its highest level while neglecting your body at the same time. It's important to maintain both physical and mental wellness. Exercise can improve your intelligence in a variety of ways. For instance, it offers you energy because consistent exercise increases endurance and improves your ability to think clearly. By doing so, you may more easily come up with ideas, focus more intently, and enhance your cognitive abilities. Exercise also improves your mood, which makes it easier for you to respond more effectively under pressure. Serotonin is released, preventing anxiety and reducing stress. By enhancing memory, staying physically active also boosts productivity. We feel more motivated to continue with whatever comes next the more productive we are. 6. Mind-body exercise. Exercise for the body is necessary, but mental exercise is just as important. Exercises for the brain are very beneficial for maintaining mental acuity. These mental exercises, sometimes known as neurobics, stimulate the brain, fend against memory loss, and enhance memory recall. Neurobics increase the brain's plasticity, making it more changeable. Neurobics are excellent for activating your brain and improving your mental ability. Daily neurobic exercise is a simple practice that improves brain function. It doesn't take long, and it's quite enjoyable. For instance, try doing ear pinch squats, writing with your non-dominant hand, or taking a shower with your eyes closed. However, keep in mind to establish a reasonable practice objective. Start off slowly, with only one a day, and don't waver. If you want to see effects from these workouts, you must be patient. These activities rewire your brain. 7. Leaving your comfort zone. You must establish the practice of pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone if you want to succeed. Everybody has a coping method that includes saying, viewing, and sometimes even eating things they already know. When things get difficult, we often stick to what comes naturally to us. And despite the fact that we are aware that it is definitely deteriorating, it is challenging to leave that environment. However, making it a habit to actively seek out the uncharted can help you succeed. The best way to get smarter is to force ourselves to do things we have never done before. It enhances our inner fortitude while also boosting our self-assurance. Not something we are born with, confidence. It's a trait that we acquire as a result of our behaviors. And if you're successful in gaining confidence that you can accomplish your objectives, success will soon follow. Experimenting outside of your comfort zone also helps you become more change-resistant. Being brave and exploring new frontiers creates fresh opportunities for development and is fundamentally what distinguishes clever people. 8. Acquiring musical instrument proficiency. Your mental state is affected by music, and your mental state affects your cognitive abilities. However, the notion that music enhances our intelligence is not a new fad. The term the Mozart effect began to catch on in the 1990s. After it was established that listening to Mozart sonatas raised students' IQ scores, the concept of using music to stimulate the brain gained popularity. Some parents even sang classical songs to their infants in the hopes that it will help them become brighter adults. But while many experts still argue if listening to music actually makes you smarter, there is no doubt that learning to play a musical instrument has long-lasting cognitive benefits. The brain advantages of musical training include decreasing anxiety and stress levels and even improving blood flow to the brain. Listening to music could improve some brain functions, but learning to play a musical instrument makes you intelligent. It also requires persistence and consistency. If you make it a habit to play for half an hour every day, you won't just get better at it, you'll maintain a healthier environment for your brain to grow. 9. Being able to refuel. Success isn't always guaranteed by excessive effort. It can occasionally result in burnout. Like every other bodily component, your brain plays a role in everything you do, thus it too has to be taken care of. You must give it a chance to recharge for it to operate more effectively. A crucial component of self-development is setting aside time for relaxation. To properly comprehend what it has learned, your brain requires time. Setting aside 10 minutes before bed or just after you wake up for meditation is a fantastic way to recharge. Spend some time alone, away from any distractions from the outside world. This will enhance brain function and create an environment that will allow for even greater brain performance. A basic practice that improves your intelligence is setting aside time for self-care. 10. Setting aside time to think. Many individuals undervalue the importance of reflecting on their days, weeks, months, and even years, and it's frequently an undeveloped habit. It's vital to periodically sit back and reflect on your experiences in the rigorous 21st century living. You must acknowledge all of your accomplishments and improvements. Equally crucial is recognizing your errors and uncertainties. Every stage in the process of self-development is important. Maintaining your goals is wonderful. However, it's also essential to step back from the hectic reality and consider your circumstances logically. Think about the following. Do I have the correct course? Do I need to make any adjustments? What worked well and what requires improvement? What am I most grateful for? Starting a diary is a terrific approach to find the answers to these queries. It has been demonstrated that this behavior improves people's mental health as well as their general performance. Keeping a journal is simply a habit that improves your intelligence. Most importantly, remember that simply wanting to learn more puts you ahead of many people who think they already know everything and that picking up new abilities is pointless. Did you like the advice on good habits? Save for later or distribute to others. Subscribe and not forget to hit the notification so that you will be notified when we upload new videos. I know you have something on your mind. Please share your thought on the comment section and don't forget to like. It will help our channel to grow. Watch the next video, it is more informative. Let's continue.